They pimps.
Pimps. Barack Obama versus black people. Pimping or being pimps.
Yo, why you say it like that, man? Barack Obama versus black people.
Pimping or being pimps.
Yeah, he pimped us, man.
He pimped them. Joe Biden versus black people.
What you mean them? When did you
Joe Biden? I'm just saying. He pimped me too. He pimped me for the first vote.
See, I said, yeah, I got pimped. You was like, yeah, he did pimp them. Hold on. You don't forget?
I'm with you. I was right there too.
World, you don't forget? You what is it? Your halo light a little too bright?
Yeah, halo light too little bright. No, he got me too. But it was two separate things though. Like the first vote was because he was black. You know what I mean? Yeah. First vote was because he's black. Second vote, that was where the pimping came in.
Yeah, everybody had their reasons.
Everybody had their reasons. That's where the little pimping came in. But you look at Joe Biden, pimping or being pimped. Joe Biden is trying to keep up with the campaign promises and trying to do something for the black community. Whether I agree with it or not, I mean, it is what it is. But, and here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Barack Obama guy. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the best president in modern times, right? That's going all the way back to JFK.
I could feel them dropping.
They might. Going all the way back to JFK. I don't care. Because the guy got in the office and he did what he thought was best for the country. That's all you can ask for a leader. He didn't do what he thought was best for black folks because he could have done a lot for black folks and he didn't. Even though he took all that bullshit, right? So
that was America's fear, though, that he was gonna go in there and he was gonna paint the White House, red and start
paint the White House black. Paint the White House black, man. Yeah. Shout out to Ice Cube.
He did bring Usher through, though. He did bring a little Usher in.
He brought a little bit of everybody in there. Yeah, but that's my whole point. You know what I mean?
That many black people in the White House since it was built.
Pimping or being pimps. Yeah. You're right about that. Pimping or being pimped. And here's the thing. He had to be cautious. So once he got into the White House, he was getting pimps by the general public.
Because he knew he was the first. And if he didn't act right, he would be the last.
He'd be the last.
So he had to, kind of follow the script.
We're talking about pimping or being pimped, right? So lobbyists versus the American voter. Lobbyists versus the American voter. Who's pimping? Who's getting pimps?
The American people are being pimped.
1,000,000%. And look, and that goes back to what Brother Hayoka was saying, right? So the American voter votes in an elected official who then gets pimped by the lobbyists, who then goes right back around and pimps the voter who put them in the first place. And that's the circle.
Yep.
That's the circle. That cycle could be easily broken.
Bro, Americans getting it from both ends. The American people are getting it from both. It was like the human centipede.
A human centipede, bro.
They're getting it from both ends, boy.
Like, think about that. So, and here's the thing. All Americans know it. Jay Swans did it on this platform. We were talking about stuff, and he was like, well, I know a guy who pays both political parties, both candidates. So no matter who wins, he's got his hooks into one of the dudes. No one wants to talk about that.
Everybody glossed over it.
Everybody glosses over that. Whoa. It's like, hold on. Did you hear what I said? This one dude, no matter who wins, he wins. Not you, the voter. He wins because he's raising money.
For holding fundraisers with the candidates at his house from both parties on 2 separate times.
Same house. Didn't even go to one of his other houses.
And
same house.
And both candidates know about it.
And both candidates answer his phone call.
Yep.
Who wins?
And think about that. And nobody flinched. And I'm
nobody.
Wow. I was kind of shocked.
Nobody flinched. No, we too busy talking about the raid on Trump's house.
Yeah, Trump and
Hillary.
Trump and Hillary.
Right. Trump and Hillary. Did you hear what he just said? The man was there. The man is always there. The man just told me, man, get your tuxedo out, man. We might have to go do something. Hold on. We might have to go do something. Yeah. It's the same people courting all the politicians. Who's getting pimps?
And when you talk to them about it, they'll tell you why. No matter who wins, I have access to them.
I got access.
And then told
me pimping, spending G's.
And I, it's funny. I had that conversation like, yo, don't you think that's wrong? He said, James, come on now. This is the real world. This is how this works. All
right. Here we go. Donald Trump versus the U.S. government. Who's getting pimping? Who's getting pimped and who's pimping?
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say Donald Trump is pimping, but he's not pimping the U.S. government, though. He's pimping the mega people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, And and everybody, look, y'all can get upset if you want, but that man is the ultimate pimp because he up there got y'all sending money.
That motherfucker pimping. He pimping so hard that the Republican Party has to come beg him for money. He's raising more money than the Republican Party during an election cycle. They need money in Ohio.
And then got the Republican Party paying his legal bills. Wait, hold on. He got American citizens sending him money to pay his attorney fees. Think about that. That's pimping. That's pimping. That's some real life pimp shit. That's because a pimp would get his hoes to send him to go out there and get his money so that he could pay his attorney fees and get out of jail.
Donald Trump got the whole mega movement in the Republican Party on the track. Y'all better get out there and make my money. I say, bitch, you better get out there and make my money. I don't care if you tired.
And hold on, and make money like nobody ever seen money made before.
Yeah, right. Y'all better get out there. And here's the thing. You know, Panama Fernandez, Donald is getting pimped in court. And that's the thing. The answer to this particular question is Donald Trump's getting pimped or is he pimping or being pimped by the U.S. government? The government's pimping his ass right now. They done went to the house. It's a wrap. It's like a whole nother thing.
Well,
they got his ass. They got his ass. He's about to get bent over.
But I mean, he ain't really but the government ain't really getting nothing out of it.
The government's just doing their job, but it's still.
If you want to look at it like that, then he's actually pimping the government because the more the government goes after him, the more he gets suckers to send him money.
Damn.
So
you right.
He's pimping the government. So yeah.
Fuck. I didn't even want to give him the credit, but he is pimping the government too.
There you go. Yeah, so he's pimping the government. Yeah, he's pimping everybody. He got So the government is his main bitch, and the mega people is
bottom hoes.
Because y'all ain't getting shit out of it. At least
not a goddamn thing.
Getting satisfaction. Y'all ain't getting shit out of it.
Damn, bro.
So there you go. Yeah,
there it is, right there. Donald Trump still pimping. Donald Trump still pimping.
Yep.
Like I ain't a fan of Donald Trump, but man, game, bro. You gotta get to him, man. You gotta get to him.
Anybody that can get any multimillionaire that got gold toilet seats and gold faucets can get somebody who's getting $500 a month on Social Security, living in a trailer that's falling apart, to give him a third of their money. That's a pimp for real.
Now here's the thing, though. They wanted to send a third of their money, but the way that they had set up that fucking that payment plan, they took all that money.
Took all their money. So yeah,
they took all that money,
and then they don't even want it back.
They don't even want it back,
bro. It's okay, Daddy. They don't even want it back. That's pimping. So there you go. Donald Trump is the ultimate pimp.
Donald Trump is the ultimate pimp.
Yes.
Ain't nobody pimping. Yes. Somebody need to get him a big ass cup. That nigga he need a pimp cup. He needs to go to the next. You know what? I'm gonna hit up some people I know in the streets like that. Like, hey, can we nominate Donald Trump as Pimp of the Year?
Pimp of the Year. There you go. And here's the messed up part. Somebody's gonna be in this chat in their feelings right now. What about Hillary?
Hillary ain't no pimp. She ain't got no pimp game.
What about Biden? And I'd be like this right there. He done pimped your ass again. We done told you what the game is, and you get mad talking about what about these people over here? As you writing the check to Donald Trump.
As you writing that check. Here you go, Daddy. You was right on point. Here you go, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? They writing that check to Trump. He gonna look at it like, this little light right here, bitch. You need to be out there a little bit more.
Wait, hold on. What did my man say? You gonna make Donald Trump have to smack a hoe?
You gonna make the Donald have to smack a hoe?
I think Biden's gonna pardon Trump. You mean they can't the presidency, but they're gonna protect the presidency. They're gonna protect the boys club.
Listen, when they indict him in November, because he's getting indicted as soon as the election is over, when they indict him in November, if he cops a pleads guilty to whatever, and then Biden turns around and pardons him, I'm sorry, pimp of the fucking century.
Yes.
Pimp of the century. Because he ain't gonna keep his word. You know he ain't gonna keep his word.
I'll stand up and say it. I'd be like, yeah, Biden's my bitch.
I would.
Just like that.
Ain't no condition. Right, ain't no conditional pardons. Either you get the pardon or you don't.
For real.
So, man, I don't think he's gonna get it.
Unless Biden holds on, like shows it to him, like, here's the pardon right here.
I don't think Biden. Right, I'm gonna hold it.
I'm gonna
fuck
hold
up.
it.
Fuck up. I'm gonna tear this up. I don't think that. I don't think that Trump is going to get pardoned by Biden. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just an old man sitting in the attic talking to his buddy. He gonna make motherfuckers come up with a whole nother way to greet him and everything. Greetings, Master Pimp Almighty D. Trump. Trump gonna be walking around like, am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the prettiest? Sure enough.
That's how it's going to be. That's exactly how it's going to be.
Am I the baddest low down all around this town?
Sure enough.
Who am I? You Donald Trump, pimptastic Trump of Harlem. He gonna claim Harlem. He gonna take our shit. He gonna take our shit.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Fucking Donald Trump.
Last Dragon shit. Yeah, y'all don't even know who the Last Dragon is. Y'all don't know what we talking about.
Go watch that shit. Y'all need to go find out who Bruce Leroy is.
No. Know what the Last Dragon is? The Last Dragon, the brothers, is like, what was it? Flash Gordon is the white boys.
Is it? Boom, 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 Flash. Go down.
That's the Last Dragon is. That shit is fire, boy. I'm gonna watch that shit today.
I'm watching Last Dragon today, man.
Watch
Look,
that shit tonight.
y'all need to watch The Last Dragon. I bet you it's on Amazon Prime, man. Go on there. It's probably gonna cost like $4, man. Watch
that
that
in my
shit.
queue, bro. I done downloaded that shit. That shit's in my queue. It stays in my queue.
Shit, The Last Dragon.
There's certain things got to stay in your queue. The Last Dragon, Jodeci's first album.